Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a team from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So New Mexico State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lindsey. And the Aggies pick up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the UCONN Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, looking at second down. From the gun, the ground game. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. It's complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the offense on second down. This guy can throw it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's going to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Bitonio. And they get him down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. With the catch, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Shakes off the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Shamatic. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Got his man quickly. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. He makes a catch. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
UConn going back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give from the gun. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense in getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The UConn offense goes back to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll start this drive with a pass. Coming after him. Escapes the sack. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David